Hello everyone, it's Kyle Snow, certified leather care technician representing Leatherings.com. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic. When was a motorcycle invented? The roots of the motorcycle trace back to the late 19th century. It all began with the invention of the bicycle, which laid the groundwork for motorcycles as we know them today. The idea of attaching an engine to a bicycle frame was revolutionary and led to the creation of the first motorcycles. In 1867, American inventor Sylvester Howard Roper developed a two-wheeled, steam-powered vehicle, which many consider the earliest version of a motorcycle. Roper's invention was more of a steam engine bicycle, but it showcased the potential for motorized two-wheeled vehicles. While it didn't gain widespread popularity at the time, it planted the seed for future innovation. The first gasoline-powered motorcycle, Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach. The real breakthrough came in 1885 when German inventors Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach developed the first gasoline-powered motorcycle. Known as the Daimler Reitwagen riding car, this vehicle was equipped with a single-cylinder, internal combustion engine. While it wasn't entirely practical by modern standards, the Reitwagen is considered the world's first true motorcycle. Daimler and Maybach's innovation marked the beginning of the motorcycle era, as gasoline-powered engines would become the standard for future developments. The Reitwagen's design featured a wooden frame, iron-spoked wheels, and a crude combustion engine, but it set the stage for further experimentation and improvement. Motorcycles in the early 20th century. Enter the big names. At the dawn of the 20th century, motorcycles began to evolve rapidly. One of the key players in motorcycle development was Indian Motorcycle, founded by George M. Hendy and Carl Oscar Hedstrom in 1901 in the United States. Indian was one of the first companies to mass-produce motorcycles, and their early models were instrumental in popularizing motorbikes across the country. Around the same time, Harley-Davidson emerged in 1903, with William S. Harley and the Davidson brothers Arthur, Walter, and William at the helm. The Harley-Davidson Motor Company quickly grew into one of the most recognizable names in the motorcycle industry. Their early models were lightweight, simple, and featured single-cylinder engines. By 1907, they introduced V-twin engines, which provided more power and speed, making Harley-Davidson motorcycles highly desirable. These two companies, Indian and Harley-Davidson, set the stage for what motorcycles would become in the American market. They pushed technological boundaries, turning motorcycles into more than just transportation. They became symbols of freedom, power, and adventure. European influence. Triumph and BMW. Motorcycle development wasn't limited to the United States. Across the Atlantic, Triumph motorcycles in the United Kingdom and BMW Motorrad in Germany were leading the charge in Europe. Triumph began manufacturing motorcycles in 1902, and by the 1930s, they were well established as a premier brand. Their Speed Twin model, introduced in 1937, set new standards for design and performance. In Germany, BMW entered the motorcycle market in 1923 with their first model, the BMW R32. BMW's flat twin boxer engine, which powered the R32, became a hallmark of their motorcycle lineup and contributed to their reputation for engineering excellence. Both Triumph and BMW helped shape the European motorcycle scene, known for their technical innovations and racing success. Motorcycles in wartime. WWI and WE. The role of motorcycles expanded during both World War I and World War II. They became crucial for military communication, reconnaissance, and transportation. Harley-Davidson and Indian supplied thousands of motorcycles to the U.S. military, while European manufacturers like Triumph and BMW did the same for their respective armies. During WE, Harley-Davidson produced the WLA model, also known as the Liberator, which was widely used by the Allied forces. Indian contributed by developing the Indian 841, designed specifically for desert warfare. Meanwhile, BMW's military motorcycles, such as the R75, were notable for their reliability and durability in the rugged conditions of the European theater. These wartime contributions solidified motorcycles as essential tools for military operations, and their popularity continued to grow after the wars ended. Post-war era. The rise of motorcycle culture. After WE, motorcycles became a symbol of rebellion, freedom, and youth culture. The 1950s and 1960s saw the rise of motorcycle clubs, particularly in the United States, where the Harley-Davidson brand became synonymous with the biker lifestyle. Films like The Wild One, starring Marlon Brando, helped glamorize motorcycle culture, associating it with a rebellious spirit. The 1960s also marked the emergence of Japanese manufacturers such as Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki as major players in the global motorcycle industry. Honda's Super Cub, launched in 1958, became one of the best-selling motorcycles of all time, known for its affordability, reliability, and ease of use. Japanese motorcycles brought advanced technology, higher performance, and a competitive price point to the market, making motorcycles accessible to a broader audience. The modern motorcycle era. In the modern era, motorcycles have diversified to cater to different types of riders. From high-performance sport bikes and cruisers to touring motorcycles and adventure bikes, there's a motorcycle for nearly every purpose and style. Brands like Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia have pushed the limits of speed and design, while companies like Royal Enfield continue to preserve the classic appeal of retro motorcycles. Additionally, electric motorcycles are gaining traction with brands like Zero Motorcycles and Harley-Davidson's Livewire, as riders seek more eco-friendly options without compromising on performance. The motorcycle industry continues to evolve with technological advancements, yet it remains deeply rooted in its storied past. From its humble beginnings as a steam-powered experiment to the global phenomenon it is today, the motorcycle has undergone incredible transformation. Whether you're a casual rider, an enthusiast, or simply curious about the history of these machines, motorcycles have a fascinating legacy that blends innovation, culture, and human ingenuity. They are more than just a mode of transportation. They represent freedom, individuality, and adventure. And while their designs and technology may continue to evolve, the spirit of the motorcycle will always remain timeless.